this out. All right, so today we're getting on the dozer. We're gonna try something new, the crawler. I'm gonna try to do food plot prep. So I got the walkie-talkies that barely work in the bottom, and I'm gonna try prepping our newly cleared micro plots with the bucket and the teeth, because they are rough, man. Between rocks and stump holes and roots, they are rough. So all right, but real quick before we do that, this was the previous afternoon. I tried the RX pulling that heavy drag, that Delta S3 Harrow, to see if that would loosen it up first. Let's see how that went. All right, another experiment probably gone wrong. I'm trying to drag this bottom just to see how it loosens up, but it is rough. I think I'm going to need to chisel for this to break it up a little better, but we'll run this drag around it and see if it loosens it up much. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's just way too rough. I left way too many stump holes. So I'm going to bring the dozer back. I'm going to bring the dozer and run the teeth through this whole thing and loosen it up some and try it again. But I mean, I thought that it was going to be loose enough, but no go. Nice stand setup. I am going to try and use these teeth. I've done it before, so I know it works pretty good. I'm going to be digging these teeth down into the dirt, loosening everything up, getting them a little bit rough graded, and then start planting soon. All right, first thing on my hit list is this big dead oak here. Sharon marked it for me so that it does not fall on us here at some point. Go really slow with this one because the branches will come down off the top and land on the cab. Ask me how I know. Goes. Woo! Oh. Get right out of the ground. All right. Back down to the bottom. The cedar thicket is really pretty down here. Got this one set up so that come down for a drop off, or if you're got one of the buggies or something. That plot is on the left, but I made a new road through the woods right here. Sneak right in there, climb in there, and you could probably get in and out of that with deer in this plot. Should prove to be a really good setup. Does also peel off chaff and roots and stuff too off the top, but it leaves most of the dirt. Alright, we're going to jam out, put a time lapse maybe on the outside, and get this thing cleaned up, ready to plant. Alright, I decided it's a little too slow for me, so I'm back dragging in float mode. It loosens it up really nicely. It doesn't pull the roots as good. So it's dead weight on there right now. But I can get a lot done faster. I want to get on to something different, hopefully. But you can see it really loosens it up nicely. It starts leveling it out. So we'll run it a few more times and then we should be ready to plant. Check this out. Getting her done. Alright, now I'm cruising down this new bottom road. I'm going up to Buck Ridge. This is one of my new roads that I cut. Sharon said there's some potholes and stuff, so I'll tweak them along the way, but man, it's really pretty down here in the bottom. This is the waterfall to my left. This was that new road I made, still connected, still from the bottom, but turned out really nice. Got to see some of the war damage from the logging. Get to see a lot more of the rock formations now. There's a little more room to see what's in here. Up to the main trail by the house where the Buck Ridge is, where I'm going next. Alright, let me just give you a preview of the next episode on this particular plot. We got a heavy rain on it the day before this, and then I got a special guest that came over and helped me. He's part of a big veterans organization, but I don't want to reveal who he is yet because it's going to be a cool, maybe a partnership, who knows. But anyways, he's from a veterans organization. He came and helped me. We broke out the chisel disc so you could see how really beautiful this thing looks. And now that it's wet, we got it all planted in that. So stay tuned. We got a trail cam on it now. Man, if you like it, hit the like button. We love having you along. But he's pretty excited about this since he was able to help me get it planted and he got to see the whole process. So stay tuned and best of luck to you food plotters and deer hunters out there. Take care.